pitches. After getting it on downs, Jordan Mims is the running back, and he'll take the quick pitch and get out.
This is part of that excellent supporting cast that you alluded to would have made him a Heisman Trophy candidate.
They go empty, and there's the quick pass to the
receivers going. They're going to generate some tremendous offense.
47% on third down conversions. Not wonderful man. I've known him long before it was cool to know Craig Thompson.
He's got great timing too.
Yes,
doesn't he?
indeed. Jordan Mims on 2nd and 20.
Just a three-man rush. Let's see if they can beat coverage.
Hayner, so athletic back there. And on the comebacker, it goes incomplete. Intended to go from the Fresno. Let's first look at the coverage.
Yeah, he covered all the assignments you wanted in that conversation. And these guys, Boise State did a wonderful job with this back-end coverage. Just three-man rush, 8 on the back end. And before the quarterback...
To the Big 12 that authored the 12-team playoff that will start in 24-25.
Nice, perfect time for a pressure.
Mims.
It's all about the mindset. You got to believe you can do it.
Mims bounces it outside to just get a... On 2nd and 8, Hayner on a curl.
Take a position if they're too high or single high. Number 0's all over the field. He plays exceptionally well on run force.
And heard from.
Here comes pressure. No inside game and deals.
And that's nice. Caught. It's Remigio. Time conversion of 20. And here's the route.
Well, the route is a beautiful route, but the pressure to me is just as tantalizing because both ends have to do their job, Tim. And working and navigating over the middle of the field.
Remigio. Look at that. Mims, nothing doing. Wrapped up by Matt.
Number 1. And the second pass coming here, the pressure again. It was a 4-man rush, and it was that 4th guy that got in there, and the pressure.
Pressure up the middle. Hayner in the corner, incomplete. That was in, and Hayner, a little too much adrenaline on this throw.
When Fresno State goes 5 wide, I'm thinking Boise State's got to do something.
56.
That's an impressive number.
Pump fake. Hayner with his legs this time. Will be shy of the first return by Nico Remigio. Hayner, we're waiting for his big-time moment. Here it may be, and it's incomplete.
To affect the defender.
He's one of those long defenders that Boise State really needs. That could have been a pick.
J.L. Skinner reading, reacting like B.F. Skinner, man. That's when you study and you read.
Of the time. That's 1/4 for Fresno. There it is again. Hayner goes down.
Transferred, man. Watch him come. He's the boundary corner. So the short side of the field is where he comes from. You see the inside alignment? He's cheated inside 1.5 yards for a reason. Kid.
Has a future beyond this level, without a doubt. Jordan Mims looking for any run. 5-yard gain.
Mims wanted to go back to his right, and it was really funny because running backs, Petros will appreciate this. When you have got the ball in your left hand.
Against that 4-man front of Boise State. Mims again. Trying to burrow ahead, and it's going to be about.
They got that bunch formation. This is tough to sort out. Nice.
There it is, over the middle. That is Moreno Cropper. But this kid is a dynamite player and always ready to make a play. Showing blitz. Here he comes.
They bail out of it, though.
They had him double teamed.
Oh, he dropped it. Wow.
3rd and 7. Remigio in motion. Hayner with plenty of time.
Deep over.
And it's overthrown. From the 17.
Nice.
Zone read. He gets it out wide to Moreno Cropper. And look
in the hash. Get it ball out quick. Throw it.
Goes inside to Mims instead, and he burrowed. Big moment for Boise State. Mims on the quick pitch. Touchdown.
That one tight end.
Setting it up and really pressing.
Yeah.
Because if they can get yards on first down, they can settle those run-pass conflict scenarios.
And they swing it out to Mims, and he's in a career extension. Talking to a player before a championship game in a hyperbaric chamber. He's in trouble now, and down he goes.
Well, he's going to need some oxygen after that little rush right there, The ideal on the outside is you want to get combination coverage to take away his first read, and that's exactly what Boise State did.
It's the setback.
It looks like Hayner's in command, though, of what he's doing.
from his end zone. That pass is not there. And of course, Team USA is in the round of 16. Oh, the snap gets away. And these minus plays have really hurt them.
Yeah, nondescript beginning for this second half. Again, for another weather the storm.
Bubble screen. Look out for Moreno Cropper. Oh, he delivered a series in the second half as yet. Time this time. Rolling. Looking for some help, and it's a comeback route.
Standing up late, trying to get those false looks. Four-man rush. Now he's got it.
Yeah, that's a huge pickup on first down.
I'd take a shot right here.
A lot of deep water, like you said.
Man.
High snap. And they give it up to Sherrod. He as quarterback for the Broncos. Now, of course, the offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. And down goes Haener. And the redshirt sophomore from Diboll, Texas.
And they affected this with just 4 men, right? So you got a nice kick steps on the edges.
Sherrod remains the setback on 2nd and 19. This pass is caught. Out pattern so far today.
Oh, this is a funky look.
And there it is, streaking. He finds.
When it began, it looked like a 3-cloud look, and then the safeties kind of cleaned it up, and he did a great job, did Haener, of discerning what the coverage actually was and just threw it through a soft spot.
They lead by 5. And it's short of a yard. 2nd and 9, forthcoming.
Well, teams that commit themselves to running the ball on the offensive side of the ball.
2nd and 15. Remigio was in motion.
Nice.
Haener going deep, and it's overthrown.
They had the perfect coverage to do it, but they're thinking the right way right now. Boise State has committed themselves to stopping the run, and because of those numbers, it's almost like a 4-cross look.
Haener stepping up, shoots it. Oh, that pass should have been caught. Mims.
A great job of keeping Fresno State relegated to low numbers.
Mims cuts it back up, and look out. He's got a burst of speed at the second level, and he's inside.
And good job that he did, because Oladipo was the last line of defense. They're playing a man coverage, and everybody's turning their back, going the opposite direction.
Play from a guy like Mims.
Petrus, look at the depth on these coverage guys. They're seeding the underneath stuff. Pressure.
Man coverage, and he goes for the corner, but again, out of real.
And just before him, one of his great players, Scott Matlock, was in that same huddle admonishing his players.
In the end zone, touchdown.
He channeled some of that poise his mom, Julie, shows. She's a broadcaster in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Mims the setback, and he'll carry it.
Ooh, doctor.
Look at that. Just a wide. There he goes again. He's ahead. Pope, a favorite target, in motion.
There you go again.
Mims again.
Right there.
Down to the 7-yard line.
Well, all you have to do is flow away from the flow. See, everybody's going to your right? And when that end crashes like that, he's not even expecting that.
This is Mims' drive here, fellas. It's all about him. And make it 5. Bouncing off. And ahead to the 4, perhaps the 3. Haener under center this time. Quick pitch. It's Mims, a 7th time, and a touchdown.
Times, man. I think it's a great decision, a great call. It's a gentleman's touchdown.
2nd touchdown rushing, his 16th of the year. 35 career of the shotgun on first down with the ball at the 31-yard line.
Heavy dose of runs coming up on this series, to be sure. Ball club, and to advance his career, because he's definitely got eyes set on the next level.
And that is Remigio, who's been the brothers Card. David as the only Bulldogs to do so. Each transferring from Washington following the 18 season.
That's what I would do.
That's 5. And
inside zone, the weak side, it's stealing.
Well, just as you prescribed, but there are Young's resume. They should still be in. Mims, and here's the previous play.
I mean, look at this pinch down here. They got 3 guys in that A gap. I mean, I just wouldn't have tried to give it to the fullback.
With a shotgun. Oh, the extra effort
I think he
may
got
have
it.
gotten him the first down. I know you learned something today about his dad. He's played hard all season long, 52.
Oh, Schramm. I played for Coach Schramm at USC.
Defense. 1st and 10. There's the out pattern to Pope, who's been a favorite target here in the second.
Most of these tectonic shifts are happening in California.
Yeah, indeed. Mims, Spencer. These guys in this league and the Americans, so many others, they play great football. Here's this little bootleg action.
Let that clock tick, keep going. Call timeout, but that's just awareness on his part.
And of all the changes, Spencer, of all the changes, crowned the Big 12 champions, Mims